and there's that. You know that? Have you seen that meme? Tent and tent bag.
No.
You know how it's really hard to get the tent in the tent.
Oh, right. That's true.
Then there's a picture of him and his girlfriend.
Oh, right. Tent bag. That's hilarious. Yeah, that's
I don't
his
know how
wife.
it gets in there. You know, it's like it seems too small, but
I met Brian Shaw. Brian Shaw is like the world's most powerful man, and he's almost 7 feet tall. He's 400 pounds, and his
Even Joe Rogan, a man who decided stool humping was a funny bit, couldn't fake laugh his way out of this disaster of a podcast. This was one of the worst episodes in the show's history. It had the same tired energy Joe gets whenever a billionaire or a politician shows up. He just opens the door, gives them a cigar, and lets them run an infomercial for whatever narrative they needed messaged that week. Elon said some absolutely crazy stuff. He compares humans to chimps and says AI will treat us the way we treat chimps. Like we're going to be in a zoo exhibit while robots take selfies in front of us. He also assures us Trump is not evil, but turns around and calls Mom Donnie a swindler with absolutely nothing to back it up. It felt like when Rogan had Zuckerberg on. Someone handed him a little laminated card before the show and said, "Remember, mention this." And Joe, what am I supposed to do, push back Rogan, doesn't even bring up Elon's tweet about Trump being on the Epstein list. The one that happened the exact moment Patel was lying to his face. Like that episode with Patel, it feels like one Joe has to do, not one he wants to do. And the best part is, the man who giggles like a middle schooler at a tent in a bag joke is supposed to be the richest and one of the smartest humans alive. Joe asked him about the three-eyed atlas story the news is pushing. Maybe Joe thought since Elon owns a space company, he'd have some insight. Instead, Elon somehow knows even less than Joe, which is hard to do.
Are you paying attention at all to Three-Eye Atlas? Are you watching
the comet?
Yeah, whatever it is.
Yeah. I mean, one thing I can say is look, if I was aware of any evidence of aliens, Joe, you have my word. I will come on your show, and I will reveal it on the show.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good deal.
Yeah, it's a pretty good
I
deal.
believe you. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that.
I'll stick to, I keep my promises. So,
all right.
Yeah.
I'll hold you to that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm never committing to there.
I don't think you would either.
On camera, guys, I am never committing to ever.
If someone says you committed to it, I will fight tooth and nail.
Thank you.
I will fight tooth and nail.
You.
I will
Thanks,
not
brother.
believe it. I will not believe it. The thing about the Three-Eye Atlas is
That's a hell of a
weird.
name, actually.
Yeah, it's a third.
It sounds like
interstellar.
Third Eye or something.
Yeah, it does. Three-Eye is a third. It's only the third interstellar object that's detected.
Okay.
Yeah, Avi Loeb.
The Third Eye Atlas.
Yeah, Avi Loeb was on the podcast a couple days ago talking about it.
Yeah, or it could be aliens. I don't know, but
apparently today they're saying that it's changed course.
I think it's hilarious that Joe either genuinely believes Elon is some omniscient galaxy brain who knows everything about everything. It's either that or he's fully committed to playing this character who has absolutely zero awareness of the room. Elon saying, "If there's any evidence of aliens, I'll tell you, Joe." It's the same tone Cash used when he goes, "If there's any evidence of the Epstein files, trust me, I'll let you know."
You really think I wouldn't give that to you? If it existed?
No, you won't. Nobody believes either of you. The fact that they even say this with a straight face is an insult to Joe's audience. If you're still watching JRE for genuine news or information, give your head a shake. Hard. Like loosen something up. In the next clip, Joe starts glazing Elon about SpaceX, the next note on the laminated card. He's desperately trying to hand the man some good publicity. And Elon, who cannot go 10 seconds without sounding like a government plant who's glitching out, derails the whole thing and makes another joke a 13-year-old wouldn't even laugh at.
Genuinely, no bullshit. I felt like I was witnessing history. I felt like it was a scene in a movie where someone had expectations and they like, what are they doing? They're building rockets, and you go there. And as we were walking through, Jamie, you could speak to this too. Didn't you have the feeling where you're like, oh, this is way bigger than I thought it was. This is
huge. It's awesome.
It's gigantic.
Fucking crazy.
That's what she said.
The amount of rockets you're making. I mean, I don't know if you could...
10 back.
Giga Chad in the house.
This is way bigger than I thought it was.
It's a giant metal dick. You're fucking the universe with your giant metal dick. That's what it is.
I mean... But yeah, it is very big.
And the sheer numbers of them that you guys are making. And then this is a version, and you have a new updated version that's coming soon. And what is the difference?
It's a little longer.
More pointy?
It's the same amount of pointy.
I'm sure when Elon was wandering around SpaceX in his little engineering cosplay pretending he personally invented rockets, he was telling the workers, make it pointy. The pointiness is optimal. You know the employees just nodded like, yes sir, pointy. Very advanced concept. Truly groundbreaking. And then Joe, being the loyal little foot soldier he is whenever a billionaire shows up, starts working down the talking points Elon's team definitely emailed him. Next bullet point, list all of Elon's companies. And act blown away at each one. Wow. SpaceX, Tesla, Neuralink, X, Blow Me Corp.
I really don't understand it. I don't understand how you can be paying attention to all of these different things simultaneously. Starlink, SpaceX, Tesla, Boring Company, X. You fucking tweet or post rather all day long.
Well, it's more like I can hop in for like 2 minutes and then hop out. You know, I do sometimes feel like it's sometimes like that meme of the guy who drops the grenade and leaves the room. That's been me more than once on X.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. It's got to be fun, though.
I love how Elon tosses Joe the perfect setup with that line about dropping a grenade and running away. You mean like the Trump tweet that Joe somehow doesn't think to bring up. Great show. Really tight interviewing skills. Also, I don't believe Elon saying he's really on Twitter. This is the same guy who went on Rogan bragging that he was one of the best Path of Exile 2 players in the world. Meanwhile, everyone who watched his live stream instantly knew he was lying because he plays like someone's dad trying to figure out the jump button. Once he got outed, he admitted he paid someone to play on his account. But yeah, sure, let us know when aliens show up. They start talking about AI and Joe has to tell Elon how much he loves AI music. Too Lazy made a video solely about it. From the comedy mothership Green Room to the richest man on earth, Joe needs to share his love of AI music with everyone.
The music's disturbing because it's my favorite music now. Like
AI music is your favorite.
Oh, there's AI covers. Have you ever heard any of the AI covers of 50 Cent songs in soul?
No.
I'm going to blow your mind.
Okay.
This is my favorite thing to do to people. Play What Up Gangsta. Now, this guy, if this was a real person, would be the #1 music artist in the world.
Okay.
Everybody would be like, holy shit, have you heard of this guy?
Yeah.
He's It's like they took all of the sounds that all of the artists have generated and created the most soulful, potent voice. And it's sung in a way that I don't even know if you could do because you would have to breathe in and out of reps. Here, put the headphones on. Put the headphones on real quick.
Okay.
You got to listen to this. It's going to blow you away.
Just for listeners, we got to cut it out.
Yeah, we'll cut it out for the listeners. But amazing, right? Amazing. Yeah. And they do like every one of his hits all through this AI-generated soulful artist. It's fucking incredible. I played in the Green Room. So people that are like, I don't want to hear AI music. I'm like, just listen to this. And they're like, God damn it. It's fucking incredible.
Not only does Rogan have this weird affection for AI music, but the guy is unbelievably easy to fool with it. At the start of the podcast, they're talking about Giga Chad, and both of them genuinely entertain the idea that he might be real.
I think he actually just kind of looked like that in reality.
That guy right there, that's a real guy? That's a real dude? I always thought that was CGI.
No, I think the upper right one is not him. That's not
but that
him.
one to the left of that, like that's real? No, that's artificial, bro. That's fake. That's got that uncanny valley feel to it, doesn't it?
It's not impossible.
Elon plugged a lot of products. The craziest one that he wouldn't confirm but hinted at was a flying car. Because Peter Thiel told him the future needs flying cars, right before they put a chip in our brains with Neuralink and summon whatever beast from the bottomless pit. Then he starts plugging Grok AI, saying that you can use it at a party to roast someone.
If you want to have a good time or like make people really laugh at a party, you can use Grok and you can say, do a vulgar roast of someone. And Grok is gonna be an epic vulgar roast. You can even say like take a picture of like. Make a vulgar roast of this person based on their appearance of people at the party.
So take a photo of them.
Yeah, just literally point the camera at them and now do a vulgar roast of this person, and then keep saying no, make it even more vulgar. Use forbidden words. Even more, and just keep repeating even more vulgar. Eventually, it's like holy fuck, it's like. I mean, it's trying to jam a rocket up your ass, like, and have it explode, and it's like it's next level.
And it's gonna get
beyond
better.
fucking belief.
That's what's crazy is that it keeps getting better. Like, remember when we ran into each other? They just keep getting better.
Yeah. I mean, have you? Yeah. I mean, have you tried Grok unhinged mode?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's pretty unhinged.
No, it's nuts.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Well, you showed it to me the first time, and then I fucked around with it.
It's hilarious how Joe hates it when guests start plugging their products, but he lets Elon walk all over him. And the best part, Elon doesn't even respect him enough to remember he had already plugged the exact same thing last time he was on. He made Joe sit through a cringy demonstration.
Oh, there's an unhinged mode? Okay.
Yeah. Hey, Ara.
Oh my God, Elon. What fresh hell are you stirring up today?
The next talking point Joe brings up is another one that sounds like it was emailed to him the night before by Elon's handlers. What about the concern that one person or group controls AI? And of all the answers Elon could have given, of every possible reassuring thing he could have said, he picks the one response that is somehow the most terrifying.
So the big concern that everybody has is artificial general superintelligence achieving sentience and then someone having control over it.
I mean, I don't think anyone's ultimately going to have control over digital superintelligence. Any more than, say, a chimp would have control over humans. Like, chimps don't have control over humans. There's nothing they could do.
So yeah, according to Elon, compared to AI, we're basically chimps. Chimps wandering around with smartphones waiting to be replaced. And the funniest part is Rogan just casually hosting supervillains now. He gives them this massive platform so they can explain in detail how the technology they're building will absolutely wreck humanity while they cash the checks. And Joe, what am I supposed to do, push back Rogan, just goes, "Whoa, that's crazy." Yeah, Joe, it's crazy. The guy telling you we are like chimps is also the guy making the machines that are going to replace us. Maybe ask a follow-up question when Elon says the technology he is profiting from will most likely provide humans with habitats, much like we do chimps.
Like, as humans, we could go, for example, and eliminate all chimps. If we put our minds to it, we could say, and we could go out and we could annihilate all chimps and all gorillas, but we don't. There has been encroachment on their environment, but we actually try to preserve the chimp and gorilla habitats, and I think in a good scenario, AI would do the same with humans. It would actually foster human civilization and care about human happiness. So this is a thing to try to achieve, I think.
The biggest nerd on Earth genuinely thinks it's a good idea to let intelligence created by humans rule over humans. These guys aren't even pretending anymore. They're trying to replace God. Elon sits there explaining the plan like it's totally normal. AI will do everything for us. Nobody will have to work, and everyone will get an allowance. That's the future. A universal allowance from the robot overlords. And Joe, of course, starts glazing. He's like, "Dude, that's perfect socialism." And Elon calls it heaven.
Even though, like, the socialists and the Marxists are in opposition to a lot of your ideas, but if this gets implemented and you really can achieve universal high income, that's the greatest socialist solution of all time. Like, literally, no one will have to work.
Correct. But like I said, so there is a benign scenario here, which I think probably people will be happy with if as long as we achieve it, which is sustainable abundance, which is if everyone can have if you ask people like, what's the future that you want,
Right.
I think a future where we haven't destroyed nature, like we have the national parks, we have the Amazon rainforest still there. We haven't paved the rainforest, like the natural beauty is still there, but people have. Nonetheless, everyone has abundance. Everyone has excellent medical care. Everyone has whatever goods and services they want.
And we would essentially
it kind of sounds like heaven.
It sounds
basically.
like it is like the ideal socialist utopia.
So if Elon's suddenly a fan of socialism, which, I mean, he compared it to heaven, so I guess he's in. And also, he's a nationalist. So doesn't that make him a... Never mind. Also, remember when Patel was on Rogan and Elon tweeted that Trump was in the Epstein files, and Patel knew to stay in his lane?
I know my lane and that ain't it.
So when Elon starts bringing up Trump on this episode, talking about how he's not an evil person, don't you think maybe, just maybe, Joe would ask about the tweet where Elon basically implied the man had a punch card at Little St. James?
Biden administration was not exactly my best friend.
That's what I heard.
Especially after I, helped Trump get elected, which, I mean, some people still think, Trump is like the devil, basically. And And I mean, I think Trump actually is not perfect, but he's not evil. Trump is not evil. I mean,
No.
I spent a lot of time with him, and he's a product of his time, but he's not evil.
No, I don't
so-
think he's evil either.
Give mainstream media some credit. For almost a century, they had people genuinely believing the news was real. Podcasting, meanwhile, lost all credibility in about 10 years. They speed ran their downfall. Because behind the scenes, they absolutely laid out the off-the-limits list before the show. Don't talk about Dear Leader. Don't mention Epstein. Don't ask why Charlie Kirk's execution stayed on Twitter in 8 different camera angles. By all means, please ramble about Grok, AI, flying Teslas, and aliens. Give the people what they want.
That's what people want. Give us some shit. Manja, we're the people. Give us the shit. Manja, manja.
One of the next talking points they had to hit was bashing Mamdani. The episode happened just days before the election, and Elon suddenly starts calling Mamdani a swindler, right after glazing Trump. The guy he tweeted was in the Epstein files.
One of the things that I looked at the other day was mainstream media coverage of you, Trump, a bunch of different public figures, and then
it's like
Mamdani.
96% negative or something crazy.
Yeah. And then Mamdani, which is like 95% positive.
Right. I mean, Mamdani is a charismatic swindler. I mean, you got to hand it to him. Like he can light up a stage, but he has just been a swindler his entire life, and I think.
What kills me is that before Elon starts fully glitching out, everything he says about Mamdani sounds exactly like he's describing Trump. The stuff coming out of his mouth is so wild that even Joe, no pushback Rogan, actually asked him to explain why Mamdani is a swindler. And you can tell Elon wasn't expecting to have to follow that up. You can see it. He freezes like someone stepped away from their keyboard and forgot to upload the response to his Neuralink chip.
When you say Mamdani's a swindler, I know he has a bunch of fake accents that he used to use.
Yeah.
And, but what else has he done that makes him a swindler?
Well, I guess if you say if you say to any audience whatever that audience wants to hear, instead of having a consistent message, I would say that is a swindly thing to do. But he is charismatic.
Yeah, good-looking guy, smart, charismatic.
Yeah.
Great on a microphone.
Yeah.
And
Exactly.
what the young people want to see, like this ethnic guy who's young and vibrant and has all these socialist ideas, aligns with them, and they're a bunch of broke dorks just out of college, like, yay, let's vote for this.
It's hilarious that Joe and Elon just talked about Elon's vision for a socialist utopia. Nobody has to work, AI does everything for us, and everyone gets an allowance. It'll be like heaven. Then somehow right after that they pivot to bashing Mamdani for being a socialist. You can't make this up. Joe and Elon are part of the reason the younger generation voted him in. Near the end of this episode, you can tell Elon's Neuralink guy finally got his act together, because Joe drops the simplest question possible. What do you think happens if Mamdani wins? And of course, Elon just spaces out, just letting ChatGPT fill in the answer for him. And it's just some lame prophetical statement that's supposed to sound deep and meaningful, but literally means nothing.
Because it's been a long time since there was any sort of Republican leader there.
And we live in the most interesting of times, because we face simultaneously face civilizational decline, and incredible prosperity, and these timelines are interwoven. So if Mamdani's policies are put into place, especially at scale, it would be a catastrophic decline in living standards, not just for the rich, but for everyone, as has been the case with every socialist experiment.
That's all I got.